What fool thing is Johnny doing now? Well, here we go. Lee Hacklin, private investigator, in The Gang Show, Chapter 9. Mr. Goodwin, that's my name above the door. Fitzroy Goodwin, Lee Hacklin, the new sheriff in town. Graham told me what happened today. It's a damn shame you didn't aim higher. Thank you all the same. After the Sultan of Status Anxiety made this announcement, due to an incident, school is closed for the remainder of the day. The exodus that ensued was fast and raucous. Goodwin was a little older than me, close to 30, and he wore a simple Brooks Brothers suit. His hair was blonde, his beard was blonde, and pesos to pecan pies, he was frequently mistaken for Chuck Norris. We shook hands. He sat at his desk, and I sat in a student's desk in front of him, suddenly feeling as though I'd stepped back in time. I said Good Guys Wear Black is my favorite movie. He laughed and replied, The Delta Force is even better, now playing at a theater near you. Do you practice martial arts? My dad taught me how to box, and I picked up a few moves over the years. I once dated a yoga instructor, and it's something I practice maybe twice a week. Great for the back. Graham speaks very, very highly of you. He blushed and lit a cigarette. When you treat kids with respect, that's usually what you get in return. Graham told me his father hired you to investigate the shooting of his brother. Yep, since then, somebody blew up the Paxton family car. Goodwin whistled and said, That was Warren's? They didn't say the name of the owner on the news. I lit my own cancer stick, smoking in the boys' room, and asked him, What do you think of Foster? He exhaled, I think he's a total jackass. Buffoon doesn't even begin to scratch the surface of how worthless he is. His family got rich bootlegging during Prohibition. He actually brags about it. He's never taught a class, and he's never so much as lifted a finger to stop all the gang violence that's plaguing the school. The White Knights are the worst of them. You shot 3 of them today. Do you have any plans for tonight? A MacGyver and a 6-pack of male ale. There's a parent-teachers conference at Eisenhower Community Center at 7 tonight. That's the building across the street. Foster is the topic. We're going to sign a formal declaration stating that he's unfit to be the school's principal. The next step will be to take it to the school board and go from there. You're welcome to attend. Not many of my colleagues have made waves like I have, but there are enough of us. On a whim, I asked him, Do you have a gun? You bet I do. He lifted his pant leg and showed me an ankle holster. Inside the holster was a .38 Special. If Foster saw this, he'd fire me in a heartbeat. The bullet that nearly ended Victor Paxton's life was of the same caliber. So what? Did it mean Goodwin was the shooter? If it did, then he was one hell of an actor. His name didn't appear in the police report. Why would it? He wasn't a suspect or a witness. Still, maybe the investigating officers don't know that he owns a firearm. They will soon. We shook hands again, and I left. I was walking down a deserted hallway, headed for my car, when I looked out a window and espied Principal Foster smoking with one hand and furiously wiping the windshield of his Mercedes-Benz with the other. Traitor. While doing this, a pigeon pooped on his wig. He didn't notice. Opportunity, thou hast presented thyself. I made a beeline for the principal's office. A swarm of butterflies manifested in my stomach. And the past will haunt us if we allow it to. Happy Tuesday. Thanks for watching. And don't forget, God loves you. Cheers.